Yeah. And from here came from the bark. I think when you see the tree like this, we never know that was cinnamon tree because it doesn't look like cinnamon that we buy. So I take it first from the bark, dry in the sun, then down. And this is a coffee tree. So in Bali, we do have two type of coffee. Yeah? We do have Arabica and Robusta. So one day, if you see the coffee tree is a tall and the lip is a bit more bigger, that we call Robusta. So Robusta, the taste of the coffee is a bit more strong. So if you like a double shot, double espresso, they're gonna use this. Yeah. And this is Arabica. So this is Arabica. Arabica, the tree is pretty strong and the lip is very small, but the taste of the coffee is a bit more mild. So if you like a strong coffee, can have Robusta, but if you like the light one, can have Arabica. Do you drink coffee? So this is vanilla. Nice spring. So this is vanilla, but when you go vanilla, you should have a big tree like this because vanilla there was like a parasite. If you go vanilla in the ground, they grow, but the quality is not really good. So later, the vanilla pot they will become from here. So they have like a white flower. Inside the flower, you need to cut a little bit. You need to do pollinate. This is curcuma. Have you know curcuma? Curcuma was like a turmeric. So we use the root, we mix with kaftan. That's really good for inflammation. Especially for the woman when they have a fever, it's really good to have that. And this is your coffee. So, yeah, have you know that? So this is ginseng. Ginseng in Bali they use like a Red Bull coffee. Normally the men have, so they're gonna mix with Bali coffee because Bali coffee they have a lot of caffeine. If you mix with ginseng, they use for like a Red Bull coffee or Papa drink Mama coffee. We doesn't need. We are strong enough. Let's see here. Do you like chocolate? Do you like chocolate? So this is a tree of the chocolate, yeah. So we know when it's ready when the color is a yellow. So like that, they're almost ready to harvest. Probably when you open, they have like a 20 until 30 pieces, like a small seed inside. They look like an almond. And also, if you try directly the chocolate from the tree, the taste is really, really sweet. It's not bitter at all. So take it first, dry, boil, and then you do fermentation. So they will be change the flavor of the chocolate. So they come a bit stronger, more bitter. Let's see here. Okay, pero matcha is good. Walang matcha. So the coffee bean will be changed the color 3 times. So from green, yellow, and then red. The red one, the almost ready to harvest. So you can take the red from the tree. So this is a bee, yeah? Beehive. So in Bali, we do have 3 kind of bees, but this is the small one. Have you know Manuka honey?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is one family with that. It's really tiny and they don't sting you. So they make a black honey from that. And this honey you can mix with tea and coffee, but better you drink directly 1 teaspoon. It's really good for immune system. They look like a flies, look at that.
Yeah, small first.
Yeah.
That is like a really new one. Oh. Take like
So this animal, for the local people, that's we call them luwak. Yeah. So they are nocturnal animal. They will be sleep during the day and active in the night time. And also this animal, they're gonna stay here for a couple days. We just make sure they have a vaccine. After that, we need to release them back. So this animal, they're gonna live where the coffee grow because the main food of this animal was coffee bean. So they really climb the tree, they choose the best coffee. They eat the shell from the coffee, but the bean they just swallow. But when they swallow the bean they cannot digest. That's why when the bean come out, they come out with the poo, and that's what you produce for the coffee to drink. Yeah, so they're gonna make the most expensive coffee from that ship. They will be sleep during the day. Yeah, they look cute when they are sleeping, but they are not.
They're not.
Same like humans if we drink too much coffee. Yeah, it's the same with this animal.
Like really so sharp cup.
There's a couple.
Yeah.
The face like a raccoon, but the body was like a cat. So this is like a cat shell.
What's the name of the animal?
We call them lua. Yeah, that's why the coffee they call lua. If you this animal that you can find only in Indonesia, actually you can find in 3 islands. It was Bali, Sumatra, and Java. Other place doesn't have this animal, but I think right now because the luwak coffee is really famous, so outside maybe let's say the US, Sydney, Singapore, they sell this coffee really far. If you buy a cup of luwak coffee, it was like a 60 until $100 for a cup.
Oh.
Yeah. This is the poop how they look like. Here. Oh yeah. So this is the poop how they look like when they come out from the animal. But this is already clean, yeah? We clean that by hot water. So they look like a snake. But this is already clean. After we clean, we must open the shell. So this is the bean when they come out. So actually the bean doesn't have a contact with the food because they have a 3 layer like this. So you must open. So the bean doesn't have a contact with the food
And
because
this
they have
one,
3.
we have the sample from the
So with the third, you have to try you look through it. It's totally-
the flights no clean.
And this is Bali coffee. Bali coffee we take directly from the tree, so we don't process from the animal meat.
We clean
And
it
this
by
here,
hot water
we do have a ginger.
after cleaning it from
And this is turmeric. And this is galangal. Galangal was like a ginger but not spicy.
here. I don't
And this is cinnamon. We're gonna mix that all. We're gonna make like a herbal drink that you can try. And this is a white pepper. And this is a black pepper. And this is a clove. So you're gonna use for the cinnamon flavor.
After this, we will take. You want to try the black coffee? It's okay because it's already clean. Don't worry. Yeah, because it's a
So 1 kilo coffee. So you're gonna roasting around 30 minutes. 30 minutes we're roasting until it changes color. Then we put here we can
And this one, we have the
You wanna try?
spicy. We have white pepper, black pepper, ginger, turmeric, galangal, number 6,
And then this is the last process for the sifting here.
Upon that, this one the process to making coffee.
So this ready to use here. So you
This
can
one,
use
the
for
zero
a
sink,
60
1 kilo coffee.
filter.
45 minutes until 1 hour.
Datar gumana. That's where.
Until the dog change color.
So before you try the coffee, would you like to make a video or are you going to try the special coffee? That was Lua. There was 1 cup is 55,000. Yeah, that's for the special. Okay. Let me do the tea first. So this is lemongrass. That's really good for rice. Yeah. And this is red rice. That's really good for the bones. And also the rice they already roasted like the Bali coffee we got. And this is red ginger. That's really good for soft fruit and stomach problem. And this is versema. There was like a hibiscus. That's really good for high blood pressure. And this is saffron. That's really good for inflammation. And this is mangosteen tea. That's really good for control cholesterol, antioxidant. And this is Bali coffee without sugar. Yeah, that's really good for headache, but without sugar. Avocado. That's really good for collagen. And this is vanilla. And this is a mocha. Mocha is coffee mixed with hot chocolate. And this is a coconut. That's really good for the hair treatment. And this is hot chocolate. And the last word is coffee ginseng. That's good for you.
Does Papa drink?
Oh yeah, not for us. We are strong enough.
We are strong.
Yeah, if Mama drink, Papa run away. Enjoy first. Maybe you can try the tea first
Yeah.
and then do the. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a question. You also matcha?
Oh no. Actually in Bali we doesn't brew tea. So the tea that you drink here is kind of like a herbal drink. So matcha, green tea, jasmine, that was made from Java.
Okay.
Enjoy first.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.